I've been asked a lot about what I'm most worried about with Charlie Kirk's passing. There's a few things, right? I wouldn't be surprised if this is how they try to get their paws on the Second Amendment. I'm mostly worried because history has a way of doing cycles and kind of repeating itself. Yes, Charlie Kirk passed away, and so many people are like, please don't politicize it, please. We have to be honest. Moments like this get politicized for a reason. History tells us, not only tells us, but history shows us how dangerous it can be. Please excuse my pronunciation of these German words. I'm going to try to. 1938, one of Hitler's guys was assassinated. German diplomat named Ernst von Rath. Sorry. His assassination was used by the Nazi Party, the pretext for the Kristallnacht, that night of the broken glass. One single act of violence was twisted into justification for mass violence, or repression and war. Let's look at the astrology of that day and the astrology of yesterday. See the similarities and the differences. First of all, at that time, Pluto was at the 1 degree of Leo, which right now Pluto's at the 1 degree of Aquarius, so complete opposition. Pluto's retrograde. Oh, he's digging back to where history's staring us back in the damn face. Jupiter was at 22 degrees Aquarius. That's trining the same degree that's kind of shaking the world right now. What I find very interesting is the Sun and the North Node were exactly conjunct at the 17th degree of Scorpio. Lilith was just on that degree. It's the degree of a woman who fathers her own child. Complete, like, self-determination. It's crossing with the underworld and its resources. Mars was in Libra, but he was locked in an opposition with Saturn and Aries. Action versus authority, war versus order. Chiron was sitting in Cancer, so we're both having a cardinal Chiron moment. Chiron in Cancer is wound of the homeland, wound of belonging, being torn open. That chart is a little haunting to me, and so was yesterday's. You guys, if you watched me in the morning, I was like, they gotta demand some action today. I look back on then and I look back on yesterday. I see the same danger. One event becomes the excuse for extreme escalation. Trump is going to figure out how to escalate the hell out of this. Whether it's going to be taking our guns, whether it's going to be locking down schools and curfews, whether it's going to be more militarization. Like, he's going to do something. Did you hear their tweets? Him and JD Vance? JD Vance's tweet was so bro to me. Send up those thoughts and prayers. Charlie Kirk, young man, good father, good dude. Yes. One event to escalate the danger, to get people afraid and start clutching their pearls. It's all going to be violence in the name of justice. I don't know if you've already seen them, but on here, everyone already blaming the Democrats, saying we're bringing the war to you. So here's the great reminder. Astrology is not just weird-ass symbols in the sky. It's literally a mirror. Right now, the mirror is asking us, are we going to repeat history, or are we going to break a cycle?